The numbers say here, I hope you don't focus on the numbers. Only 40% of people in the workforce are in business. And then they say 71% of businesses lack novelty. When we do our boot camps in schools where they have entrepreneurship, the teachers of entrepreneurship say, I don't want to hear another food stall. Don't present to me another food stall. But then the teachers also ask them to think of something new, and they have a hard time. Some have a hard time. So hopefully we can show you, and I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of ideas about the new businesses we can do today. And then, well, everybody naman, necessity is very important, when you start a business. And 66% of businesses have no bank dealings. So where do they get their money? 5, 6. Mama, Papa. Lucky if you have someone funding you. And then, anyway, what we're trying to say, there's really a need for an incubator service like IdeaSpace and so many other people who are going into the incubation or helping organizations or helping micro-entrepreneurs start businesses. So we need to really help people so that they can get funding easily, they can get mentoring easily, they can connect to investors. As you can see here, this number, only 1% of businesses have a non-owner. Ibig sabihin, most of the people who own their companies are either family businesses or probably invested by somebody who's an investor. But that's only 1%. There's so much opportunity talaga. Oh, and this one looks bad because it's mixing. Anyway, we're trying to bridge the digital divide. Unfortunately, according to the IPO, there are only less than 300 patents registered at the patent office a year. That means, how many people are thinking of something new? Not very many. But there are also lots of people, there are some who start something and don't register. But still, this is a very low number. But then, a large portion of our population, and this is growing, 29%. We have 29% internet penetration. Hopefully, by next year, we'll even have more Filipinos connected to the internet. And mobile, there's a great opportunity here in mobile computing. They say, here, Mr. Pangilinan saw that if 29 million Filipinos use Facebook, that's a significant number. Why did Facebook start? Why couldn't a Filipino invent Facebook? Does it mean the Filipinos are not good enough? Are not as good as the Americans? No. Probably a Filipino has thought of it, it's just that he has not been given the opportunity. Okay, let's go next. So, as we said earlier, technologists and innovators are a national resource. It's recognized. We recognize that these people, there's a lot of opportunity there to help technologists and innovators. Computing power is now more accessible, portable, affordable than ever seen before. Consider that when you start a business. The cloud also offers access to services and global distribution. So nowadays, you don't even have to really think of actual physical transfer. The cloud is there. Then we can lead and empower our generation to make dreams come true by creating pathways for innovation. That's our motto in IdeaSpace. And the best part is, ideas, not to mention talent and determination, are free. So, you already have a free resource. Go on, continue. And this is why we're introducing our national competition. As I said earlier, A lot of times, businesses in the Philippines grow because you have connections. You have a network. And so if you have a business idea, you approach somebody, you convince them, you ask them to invest in your company. But then, what about those who don't have a connection? Mr. Pangilinan, again, go back to him because he's an inspiration of ours, wanted to go to grad school. How many of you want to go to grad school? So nice to see. More hands. Commissioner, Ricafort, sorry. Come on. Commissioner Ricafort should see your hands because she'd be happy to see those who are taking the next step, and then the next step to doctorate, to get the doctorate degree, I hope. Anyway, Mr. Pangilinan graduated from Ateneo, and he wanted to go to grad school. His father said, we don't have money to go to grad. You don't have money. We don't have money to send you to grad school. Because he wanted to go to grad school abroad. So Procter & Gamble, at that time, when he just finished college, had a national competition. And he applied. And he's the only one who won. Okay? They sent him to Wharton. And I think, because of that, it showed him that there's a world out there. Outside of the Philippines, there's huge opportunity. So that's why he wants to give the son of a farmer in South Cotabato the same opportunity as the son of a farmer who's an executive of Citibank or an executive of PLDT or Maynilad. The same opportunity. So he told us, when we help these businesses, it should be equal opportunity. How do we do that? Because you have to go out there in the hinterlands. So he said, conduct a national competition, search for these businesses to help. No business should be in this foundation na you get in because kakilala mo si Diane, or kakilala mo si Earl, or kakilala mo si Martin. So, national competition. So we're scratching our heads. Wow, that's kind of hard, no? First of all, you have to establish credibility. Diba? Competition. Anyway, our competition is looking for 10. First 10. Actually, our board asked us, why 10 only? We should be helping 100. Oh, sir. We first have to learn. Okay? So this year, we're looking for 10, our first year. And what's in it for the award? For the 10 winners? Ooh, not very clear again. We're going to give seed funding. Each company that we take in will give 500 pesos. Hopefully, in your first week at IdeaSpace, we already have incorporated. We will incorporate in the first 1-2 weeks, and we'll put money in the bank. Okay? Put money in the bank. Anyway, I don't want to go to details, but that's it. Money in the bank first, 500,000. And then it's a 6-month incubation process. After 6 months, you might need more money because you found a client already. Or you need a little bit more development. When we're ready to give up to 5 million pesos funding. Then if you need even more, we have access to more with all the banks who we have to deal with and all the investors that we work with. I'm sure we'll be able to connect you, but that's a long way down the road. First, you have to join the competition. Then we have mentoring. As I said earlier, it's important to have a mentor. Even if you're a successful businessman, you must find a mentor. It gets bigger and bigger. So Bill Gates, his mentor is Warren Buffett. So the bigger you get, the more mentors you just continue to need mentors.